Failure is something that has a different definition for everybody, but I think the one thing we can agree about failure is you haven't really failed until you have given up. One of my dreams for a long time has been to publish a book that will help people who feel alone in their struggles, with characters that will become your best friend and become your comfort characters and are there for you when you have a super hard day. Plus, I wanted to write a story where there was a lot of representation, not just of like different ethnicities or races, but also of like types of people, like maybe people with disabilities and people that wear like alternative fashion, like myself. And I wanted to have them go on an adventure and show the world that adventures are for everybody. But what did I do? I gave myself a deadline. I put a deadline on my dream and I started rushing. And because writing is an art, you don't want to rush. Like if you're painting a picture, you don't want to rush because then you're going to miss a lot of details. But unfortunately, I did. I started rushing myself and I was looking at other writers' processes of how their publishing went and what they did to publish their book and how long they gave themselves to do it. But the thing is, sometimes you need more time. Sometimes you can't do something as fast as maybe somebody else would do it, and that's okay. It's okay to not be maybe that fast or just need more time to do something well. So I gave myself that deadline to be finished. When I gave myself the deadline to finish writing the first book of Code Doki Doki by the spring, I literally did that because I thought, wow, that's gonna be really cool because I can create a lot of buzz around the book because they're florals, they got flowers growing out of their skin, and what's more springy than flowers growing out of your skin? But you know what? Because of that deadline, I ended up rushing a lot of things that I don't think I would have rushed otherwise, and some characters just ended up getting the short end of the stick. When you're a self-published author, one of the best things about being a self-published author is that you have every right to go back and fix whatever it is you think you messed up. Yeah, so I mean, there's grammar mistakes that I realized that were in there too late. Like I said, there's the character mistakes where some characters got the short end of the stick, and I could just leave it like that. I could just be like, you know what, that was embarrassing. Um, it didn't make any sales. It was full of flaws, and basically, my first book ever that I published was kind of lame. Or because you're a self-published author, you could use that self-published author privilege that you have that people seem to not think exists and use it to edit your book, get those edits that you didn't get before, um, and then, enrich the story and put in more details and show more love for your characters and everything like that. Hello. So today's vlog is gonna kind of be just showing you guys. Basically, I want to be a really positive vlog because even though it's kind of a sad subject, failure is a sad subject. Wait, why is the lighting changing? Hold on. Anyway, sorry about that. My glasses are. Actually, I need to get some new glasses, but I just keep buying other stuff like books and stuff like clothes for these guys. Which they actually need some more clothes. I've been sewing for them lately, but not as much sewing as I would like to because, as you will learn in this vlog, I am fixing up a bit of stuff for the book that I just published. I'm not gonna unpublish it because I want to keep the reviews. There were people that did enjoy the book the way that it was. God bless y'all's hearts. You're amazing. And I'm not gonna change like a whole bunch of stuff. Like the plot's gonna be the same. It's still gonna be the same characters. But honestly, there are just some scenes that needed some. You know, sometimes you just need to thicken the soup. So I'm going to clean up my writing desk. I've already done most of the edits in the notebooks I have. So I'm going to clean up my writing desk. I've already done most of the edits in the notebooks I have. And then I guess once this area is clean, then that's when I will start. I want to read some poetry first because I used to do that a lot, but then I kind of stopped doing it so much, and I don't know why, but I will try it again. So I'm gonna try to do that again, and see if it enhances my prose. And then I think me and my little sister / Riley bestie are gonna go to the park. This is why I'm wearing this dragon card. Because it's not like super hot inside, like indoors, but it's not super cold either. But it is starting a little bit to feel like autumn here. But that's the real reason I'm wearing this cardigan, is because we're gonna go to the park. I wonder if my lighting's actually too dark for this angle. Well, anyway, we'll try it. Oh, whoa, the window! Save. I saved you. Okay, so the angle is terrible. So now you're actually in the capable and loving arms of Chomu. Isn't it great? He's so sweet. Okay, anyway. So first I'm going to take this. Okay, so you know how this my writing desk, it's under my loft bed. So every time I climb up to go to sleep, I climb up, and sometimes it goes a little rattle, 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 and then all my stuff just gets knocked over. So yeah, that's why it would be messy anyway, because I'm messy. Creatives are supposed to be messy. Anyway, but honestly, that's why it's messy to the point of like all the stuff is knocked over and everything, because it's I sleep above here. So, but yes, I recently put down here because so I have like 3 of my drafts on this shelf. 3 of my drafts that are printed. Of course, I have way more drafts. I actually lost count of how many drafts I have for this book, but it is definitely more than 5. But anyway, so before I had on display, I had. Let me show you in order, because that will be fun. Let me turn on my lights. Ooh. Anyway, so I have. This is one of the first ones that I printed out, and this is like not an image that I drew, and it was like a stock image, but I was like, because of Chomu, I was like, let's use a carousel for the cover. If you know, you know. Anyway, and then I just put a wing on the back, a fairy wing. If you know, you know. And look how chunky it is. Like, this is literally so thick. This was... How many pages is this? Are they not numbered? Oh, the pages aren't numbered. Oh, the nerve of myself. Anyway. But yeah, this is like one of the first drafts, and everything was so chunky because I planned to keep all of the, well, it was like Japanese and English. It still has some Japanese in it, how it is now, but originally I was planning on making such huge chunks. Like every time someone talked, it was gonna be all in Japanese, and then it would have the translation, like as if you were watching a drama, how if you're watching like a Japanese drama or even like an anime and you have the subtitles on. Well, I wanted it to feel like that, but then I quickly learned that because I'm not actually that fluent in Japanese, and because people, most people, it's not a language that they understand, like in Texas anyways, and in America, I don't, what's the most popular language in America besides English? I don't know, but I don't think it's Japanese. And so a lot of my beta readers told me that it just like kind of took away from the story. And anyway, whatever the case is, that's one of the ones I have on here. And then I have this draft that I got, the art commission by Molly Arts. She's on Instagram. She was so sweet because I couldn't make up my mind about anything. But anyway, this one's pretty nice. It has like a jacket. It says June 2nd, 2022. Oh. And this one also has like a bookmark that I made in here to like inspire me. Like it's supposed to be like for whenever I was writing and I paused my writing, because I used to write in like this little binder, and I'll put that in there to like inspire me. So anyway, I had this on there, but now in the front I have what is going to be the cover forever. It's a look, it's a special edition. This guy, but I'm still struggling with the lighting, and that's another reason why I need to go back and fix things with this book, even though it's already published, because to be honest, the cover still looks really weird sometimes. I mean, for instance, this, you can't really see what this says, can you? Like, don't lie to me. You gotta tell me the truth. Do you know what this says? Like, I know it's backwards, but like, can you see like the letters? Probably not. It's kind of hard. And that's because I chose really pastel colors, but I didn't want any dark colors to be on there because their hair is already dark. You know, I'm pastel girly, so I want everything to be pastel. So I just now got their faces to show up on the cover, because before the cover, their faces were all grainy, and you couldn't really see like the detail in their eyes or like the flowers on their cheeks, and it doesn't want to focus. But yeah, there you go. But now you can see more detail on their faces, and I just got that to happen. So yeah, it's just a lot of things that, oh, and the spine, I need to fix the spine too, because you can't tell what that says on the spine either. There's no way. It doesn't blow bubbles anymore, but I'm gonna keep it, cause it is so, it blows bubbles on the desk. There we go. Alright. And then I've got like a little stat stuff over here. Oh, I'm supposed to be talking to you about, I'm supposed to be talking to you guys about not organization. I'm just supposed to be organizing while I talk. But yeah, this suddenly occurred to me that I think that, because, you know, a lot of prayer went into writing this book. A lot of prayer's gone into writing this book. Honestly, believe it or not, this book has been both simultaneously pushing me towards and away from God. Like, it has both helped my relationship, and I think been a little bit of a ruiner to my relationship with God, because there's times when I've like put writing time above like having my quiet time, or, you know, like spending time with God and doing stuff for God, because, you know, I always rationalize, well, you know, I have Christian characters in the story, and so every time I write, I'm still doing something for God, which, you know, that is true, but at the same time, you know, spending time with God alone just for the sake of spending time with God alone is different than doing something like writing a book with Christian characters for him, you know. I mean, it's not the same. But it's also drawing me towards him, because in writing this book, I realized not only how much I try to take stuff into my own hands and like rush him, but also I realize that sometimes I'm like I'm only turning to him like last minute. Anyway, and it needs to be that I am always turned to him like this all the time. Anyways, but I feel like God was trying to actually really help me out when I published Code Modoki Doki. People that did read it really did seem to enjoy it, but it's just the fact that, you know, it didn't go past like 5 or 6. Because, you know, they didn't have anything horrible to say about it, but it's just the fact that it didn't reach very many people. Look how cute that little Tokidoki is. Anyway, but yeah, that, I think he was trying to show me I need to slow down and not only spend more time with him, but also slow down and not think about deadlines so much. Because if I honestly just took my time and didn't force myself to follow that deadline that I literally just gave to myself, a lot of the mistakes that I'm fixing, I could have already fixed already, you know, or they just wouldn't be there. So yes, I think I will put the banana guy there after all. Let's put that one a little bit towards the end. Yep, and the banana. And this fruit one. A little twin stars. Let's just move our arm in a little bit. You can see the carousel. And here's my progress of the cleaned writing desk. You see lovely basil still over there. Oh, how does strawberry get back there? Hold on. Strawberry! Hey! Come on! Hey! There, she looks so much cuter over there. Anyway. Yep. The lighting looks so bad. The lighting looks so bad. The lighting makes me sad. Oh, she's Freddy's in jail, you know. Chomu is visiting Freddy in jail. But I honestly feel a lot better now that that's clean. That was something that I really actually wanted to do for a long time, was clean up the old rotten desk, you know, and that's just so much, it's decluttered, you know. The clutter is gone. The dragon has been slain. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get into reading some poetry. And then after I read the poetry, then I gotta finish. So I only actually have like I think I have 2 more scenes that I need to do, because let me show you the notebooks. Let me show you. This is so random, but this book was so much fun. This book is so cute. I mean, I still don't know why it was $25 when it's like a thin mint. But it's okay because it's a good thin mint. So cute. I just wish I could have been with the characters for a little longer. Anyway, the notebooks. So I've been using this one, which was gifted to me by someone who is really awesome that I work with. You're amazing. You know who you are. You, 5 stars. And then this one that was also gifted to me from somebody that I work with, who is also amazing. You also 5 stars. Bam. So yeah, I just like kind of like scribble out the ideas in this one, and then once I think that they are finalized, I put them in this one with my nice handwriting. Look at the hearts. It just screams Kodomo Doke Doke. No, look at it. I just want you to see how nice my handwriting was. See? It's neat. Just gonna put theirs right there for now. I found this cow ring while I was cleaning my desk, and I forgot that I actually got it for free from Coco Kuma shop when I ordered this dragon sweater that I'm wearing. Plus, she also gave me a fairy crown. I actually think I'm gonna put the fairy crown on when we go to the park. Anyway. This is so cute. It says, to survive is to open yourself up to repair, to understand that not all things in life are fair. But this does not diminish your worth, your spark, or your flair. What? Why would I feel so bad that I haven't been reading the book, because this beginning is so good. It says, through all the learning and all the changing, you learned one of life's greatest lessons, one that can take some time to know to be true. You will always awaken as someone bolder, someone brighter, someone new. But perhaps most importantly, this is a story of how you emerged more beautiful and stronger than the moment you fell. I actually really feel like this is talking to me right where I am with my story right now. I feel like it's talking, no, not to me. It's talking to my story. My glasses, they're so crooked. I actually got really carried away in the poetry. Time Will Tell by Courtney Peppernell. Oh, I arrived! Anyway, she did a really good job. I feel ready to start writing, so I'm going to. You know something? These pictures look mighty uneven right now. Bye. So these are the ones I already took care of. That's what I'm finding. Oh, that calendar? It's actually really out of date. Don't listen to it. That's not the day you think it is. Okay? Okay. Wait, do I really actually have one more? Okay, so I actually apparently only have one more scene that I need to fix. And then I can actually go ahead and just start putting this into, what's that thing called? Office Mac? No, Microsoft? I don't know the name of the software. Anyway, whatever it is, I can start putting this in. And then I'm closer to being able to re-upload the file. And then you guys can be closer to reading a book that has a lot more thought and a lot more heart and a lot more time spent on it. Yeah, I definitely have to apologize, because if there's anything I never intended to do with this book, it was to send it out into the world like a hot-baked cake. No, a half-baked. A half-baked. What is this still doing here? Anyway, yeah, I think it's just because there's so much to do when you're self-publishing, and I never really thought there was all this stuff that there is to do. It definitely had me rushing to finish stuff. And then too, I think sometimes as the writer, you just think to yourself, oh yeah, this detail's in there, that detail's in there, that detail's in there. I already corrected this, because sometimes it all kind of blurs together in your mind. And because there's certain things that you already know about your character, sometimes I think you don't remember to catch yourself and be like, hey, wait, the readers wouldn't have known that happened. They haven't known so-and-so as long as me. I dropped a pen. Anyway, so actually my foot or my leg is falling asleep. And I kind of just want to see how my little sister is doing, because she's writing also right now. And she's oh my gosh, I'm about to fall. Anyway, she's printing her book from Barnes & Noble so that we can both do a read through it soon. And I kind of just want to be nosy and see what she's doing. So let's go see what she is doing. If I could walk. My foot's asleep, so if I could walk. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to write some more and see if I can actually finish that last scene that I need. And then my phone's dying, so I'll charge my phone. After that, I may or may not attempt a K-pop dance. We'll see what happens to the state of my mind. Alright, so this, look, I don't know what's going on with his hair. His hair is, so he's just about, I don't know, but, how do we, I don't know what's going on with his hair, but I'm supposed to figure out his hairstyle now, okay? Like, I don't know what I was going for. I mean, like, surely I've obviously imagined him tons of times before, and he hasn't been bald, okay? But I don't know why I can't draw his hair. He has chin length black hair. That could even mean this. This would make more sense if we gave you eyebrows first. Brows. Brows. Eye. Brows. Brows. Okay, so I think this hairstyle might be okay. I don't know. I'm like, this one, the first, oops, I can't zoom out. This one, or like the first one, which is better for her only. The lips won't tell. Sorry, I'm betting Laura, he doesn't have any eyebrows, but I don't know, this one is like kind of more interesting. But hey, should I do one where like they have a veil and then they don't have a veil? Like, cause you know, the veils. I have to book in the car that I want to read for my break. So I'm gonna unlock the car and get the book. What I was actually doing was I was playing Sky, Chosen of Light, and then my Switch batteries went dead because apparently I don't know how to charge any of my devices. And now here's the book. Sorry, you can't really see it. Why did I try to show it like that? It's written so... The prose. Was it to wear a dragon cardigan while reading about dragons? Haha. Book dragon, not a bookworm. Yeah. The lighting, oh my gosh. So I almost forgot to film an intro for this video, so sorry if I look raggedy like Raggedy Ann, but anyway, I almost didn't do it. And I actually had done my hair like all up, but then I at least took down my bangs because I was like, oh no, I'm bald. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I pretty much did end up doing everything I wanted to do today, except for I didn't actually get to sew anything for Friday and Show because I actually ended up doing a little bit of crochet instead. Where is it? Working on a little bit of crochet because it's something for a family member, and yeah, I want to get that finished first. But yeah, everything went really well. Oh, I found out that I had one less scene because I talked it over with my little sister, and she was like, you don't need to change that scene, you can leave it how it is. So that was good news. I read a lot, ate that cookie like you saw, and yeah, I guess now I'm getting ready to go to bed. So good night, you guys. Thanks for watching. You're awesome, and hey, you're not a failure until you give up. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Wow. Anyway, yeah. I believe in you guys. It's gonna take some believing in myself to get this done. I am still trusting that the Lord gave me this story. So, you know, He's gonna get to read her somehow. And so will your story too. Hey guys, bye!